All right, everybody. Hey, today is a killer day. It's a master number day. We've got 22-4 today, and we've got 4-22, 22. So big master builder days. Good day. All right, so today is 20 minutes with Bridgette. And yes, I have my chemo look on today, just because of some of the work that we're going to do today. Anyway, today I have horrid allergies because it turns out like all the flowers are blooming. So the last 2 days I've had like serious allergies. So I've been really, I did a video a while back, a couple weeks back, on allergies and all the different supplements and stuff and herbs that you can get in order to help your allergies. So one of the things I'm doing is, one of my favorite things is the Aller DMG through Food Science. It's a killer product. All right, and that's on one of the links if you go back for the 20 minutes with Bridgette allergies, and it has recommendations for all the stuff that you can take for allergies. I think this year is going to be a pretty bad allergy year. Usually I don't get a lot of allergies, maybe mildly, but it's been really bad, and my dog has had allergies too. So okay, so today is the third one in the series. So we did deflection, reflection. Today is connection, and it's about filling your energy field. So let's go ahead and first thing let's do is let's just kind of slow down, and let's just kind of stretch the upper body a little bit. Just kind of lean your shoulder over to one side and your head to the other side. And then over to the other side. And another. Oh. And one more. And I'm going to do some pinching right here on my muscle. Just kind of cupping my hand. Oh. Kind of pinch it. Oh. Do the other side. Okay. Now I think I'm ready. Okay, so you can go back and watch the videos and look at the blogs for 20 minutes with Bridgette, sun medicine deflection. There's a blog and a video. Those will be on Patreon. Also yesterday's class, which was reflection. So 20 minutes with Bridgette, sun medicine, reflection. And then today we're doing 20 minutes with Bridgette, the connection, sun, fire medicine connection. So today we're going to be doing the fill. So we had, deflection, which is we're cleaning up. Reflection, which means that we're kind of becoming kind of in sync with the world around us and working on our inner seeing. Today, connecting up and filling the energy field up, reflection. Such practices can be called magical passes, energy forms, energy activations, energy healing practices, shaman practices, medicine practices, and a lot more. So if you go to the blog, you'll be able to see a couple videos and some stuff that I've added on there. And there you go. All right, so we're going to go into connection. So like I said yesterday, you can do these practices individually, or you can do these, let me just kind of adjust myself, or you can do the practices one after another together. And so, and it has to do with either having a small fire, flame, Sun is the easiest one because I don't really need preparation for that. And yeah, or you can do ceremony fire. You can do this work there as well, kind of a thing. All right, so today is going to be connecting. And so I might go out there, put my hands up like we talked about before, let the sun caress all parts of the front of my body from head to toe, then turn around and let that happen, breathing and just kind of, meeting up with the sun. I think when you do it intentionally, something magical happens other than just going out there and being in the sun. So if I'm going to, and there's a video of connecting which shows some bigger practices that because of the camera setting the way that it is, we're going to kind of work on the head and the shoulders, what's visible. But in the video, it shows actually filling the trunk of the body up with, sunlight. So basically, I like to carve out and cut out light kind of in more mass volume and then apply it into the areas that need it. So standing out there with the sun, I like to do this work, anywhere from when the sun rises to noon is probably my ideal time. And I like to do it all in combination. I like to deflect, reflect, and connect. And these are different kinds of practices that I've learned that I've actually put into like a little routine to make it easy for people. A lot of the shamanism work that I've done is kind of taking things into a more modernized, practical setting to make it easier for people to do and be helped by it. Okay, so say for example, I like to, when I'm connecting, I like to kind of sit. Part of the reflection is like that too. I'm getting more in touch with the world around me, in the waking world, what my body feels like. And I'm using my inner vision, using my inner hearing, my inner feeling. So, when I come into the connection period, I'm just going to kind of sit and I'm just going to kind of feel where, like there might be soreness. And I have a lot of stuff going on here today. So I'm going to imagine that the sun is in front of me, right here up in the sky. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to carve out sun energy, right? It'll make more sense to you when you actually do this. And then I like to apply it like a stab, like an energy stab. And I like to rub it all over the area that it's needed. I have a little more here, so I'm going to go ahead and carve out. I'm imagining the sun more like an internal fire. And I'm going to put that on there. Yeah. And you can actually, if you do this right and you really work with it, you could actually feel a difference, right? Like immediately. You'll be surprised and shocked at how well this stuff works. All right. I have a sinus stuff, so I'm going to actually do some application into the sinus. I'm just going to mash it down and get all that energy spread out. I've got some stuff here, I feel like, so I'm going to, my inner fire that I'm pulling from, and I'm pulling energy from. And like I said, if you're outside, you're going to do it from the sun. Oh, that feels so much better. All right, I need some more for, that's why I have my bandana on. All right, I'm going to do some more here. So I'm going to get some more of my sun energy in there. And I like to push it far in. Sometimes I like to take that energy and just make sure and push it way in there. way in there. And then I'm going to rub it around. Make sure it's rubbed on and in really well. All right. And I'm going to do another big mass of energy. Right in here, could use it too. Just going to get it in there. Awesome. Ooh. Okay, so that's kind of like connecting, which is more of a feel of, you can put energy into the areas that are sore, not feeling good. When you deflect, you can actually pull, chunks of that fire, sun energy into those areas that you've deflected energy out of to kind of refill like the empty spaces and to, bring light into those areas. To help out for self-healing. Remember, this is not something, a lot of the things that I'm teaching you that you can do on yourself. You don't need anybody else to help you do these things, right? So it's all about self-care and self-nurturing kind of a thing. All right, so I'm going to do like just a little nice face massage as well. Just to help with the sinus stuff, right? So if anybody wants to do that, we're going to do that. So I'm just kind of trying to complete, one series, and then also help myself to make myself feel better from all of the allergy stuff. So we're just going to take our little fingers. We're going to make circles, and we can go either way with these circles. It doesn't really matter, right? And I'm just going to go along my brow. So I'm going to go one way. Oh, I'm going to come around all the way around the bone, all the way around the eye. And I'm going to go up the nose, up. Oh, yeah. Then I'm going to go backwards. I'm going to rub kind of the other direction. Ooh. All right. And all the way up. And I'm going to do some tapping. And on the bridge of the nose, too. A little bit lower on that jaw ridge. Got a little drainage going on. All right, we're going to come up here to the temple, and we're going to do some big circles one direction. Relaxing the jaw and breathing. We're going to go the other direction. Oh, and we're going to tap along the hairline. Tap here. All right. Ooh, I've got lots of stuff. I've got lots of stuff draining. So we're going to move my ears for a minute, and we're going to right in here with the mushy, kind of a mushy spot in the jaw. We're going to do circles here all the way up. One direction, then go the other direction, all the way down. We're going to kind of push right in here, kind of where that ear comes in. So we're going to push on both sides. And then drop down, push. And drop down, push. Drop down, push. Circle up here on the ear. Ooh, yeah. Go the other way. Ooh. push. You probably feel like little lumps on both sides. Go ahead and push. And go back a little bit more, push. Awesome. All right, then we'll do like a little forehead relaxing energy spread that I like to do. Helps with the wrinkles and stress. And so we're going to heat up our fingers. Yep, just keep moving your fingers together and they'll start heating up. Friction. Then what you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and hold them and pull. And hold and pull. Then we go ahead and put we're going to take a couple minutes, put those nice warm fingers on your eyes. And then take in some deep breaths. And then release. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do some more of my sun fire medicine pulling energy, right? Because I'm standing in front of the sun. Actually, I have an inner fire that's going on that I'm pulling from. And I'm going to put some here in my throat area. Rub it all in there. I'm going to do one more kind of in my thymus area. Ooh. All right, let me get some. Ooh, that's going to be good. All right. And I think I'm going to do some thymus tapping. Get both hands in there. Symmetry, equal time from both sides of the hemisphere, right? Like my thymus is just a little sluggish. Let me get that all up and going. And because it's kind of like sort of, you know, in the heart area. Oh. Ooh, I have emotional stuff in there too. And coming up to the surface, right? Let me give it a rub. Equal time, both sides. Both sides of the brain working with both sides of the body. Becoming a unified being. All right, let's take in a couple of deep breaths. Let's go ahead and thank our body. I'm gonna go ahead and thank your heart. Thank you, heart. Thank you, body. Thank you, mind. All right, everybody. That's it. Been 20 minutes with Bridgette. Videos on the um, on the video that I did outside on the connecting kind of gives you a bigger idea on how to do this work with the sunlight outside, kind of in a bigger scale, and really hitting the really important target areas, which is the torso and the trunk. It's where we lose more energy rapidly. It's also another reason why there's more weight gain in that area, because there's less energy in that area and it collapses. So definitely a really important area to get all that energy into. So anyway, thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you soon. Have a great day. Over and out.